Hello to all you modern ladies out there. So one of the things that is very frustrating with concealed carry is trying to find outfits that will actually work and that will actually conceal your gun. So today my goal is to find 50 outfits that will work for concealed carry, and not just 50 outfits, 50 totally different outfits that would work for a lot of different people, different body types. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to find 50 outfits for all of you to get some ideas and to get some inspiration so that you can find something so that you won't get discouraged like I did when I was first trying to conceal my gun. So without further ado, let's get started. I love this whole velvet shirt trend because it is perfect for our goals. First of all, it's thick, it's textured, and all of that is perfect for when you're trying to conceal. So that's what so I found this one. It's really perfect for this kind of thing. And what I was a little nervous about at first was the fact that the shirt's a little bit short. But the nice thing is that a lot of shirts right now are longer in the back. So check that out. So you can often find you can get away with these shorter shirts in front because a lot of them are made with this longer in the back. So as I was saying, you can see it works really well because of the texture and the thickness. And I actually have another tank top underneath as well, which adds to the thickness and concealment. So there you go. I have this with a pair of black pants. You really should have a pair of black pants for any outfit just because they're so good for concealment and they go with a lot of stuff too. So you can be fashionable and concealed as well. A fantastic trend right now that is so great for concealed carry is the plaid shirts, because they are plaid, which is a really good pattern for concealing anything. And they're usually a little bit baggier, they're longer, and what's really cool is you can actually wear them in pretty much any season. You know, during the summer, sometimes I'll wear one of these, especially if it's like chilly in the morning or at night, and then I'll wear just a white t-shirt underneath, and then I can take off this shirt and wrap it around my waist, and then you have then you are able to have kind of two outfits in one that way. And it's just really great. In both ways will conceal really well, and it's a really good trend. So I've been enjoying getting some plaid shirts for myself because it's just such a great option for concealed carry. All right, so I really wanted to get in on the legging trend because leggings are so comfortable. Leggings and yoga pants, you know, that's like what everybody's wearing when they just want to relax and feel comfortable. But the problem is it is terrible for concealed carry. Very tight, no belt loops, no belt. There's nothing to add any kind of texture or thickness. It just doesn't work. So I tried really hard to find something that would just kind of maybe allow us to be able to wear some yoga pants and leggings. Here's the best I could come up with. So this is a sweater that I have on. It's a thinner sweater, so you won't be too hot. But it's very loose. It's a dark color. You pretty much, with leggings, you have to wear a dark color. You need to wear texture. It needs to be thick, or it's just not going to happen. So that's what we have here: black, baggy, and in the back it's also very loose and baggy. The only problem is that when you bend over, you are going to print a little bit. But if it's a dark enough color, you can probably get away with it. Most likely no one's going to notice, but it does still print a little bit. Here's another option for wearing leggings. It's another sweater. This one's a little fun because it's got the open shoulder. I think they call it the cold shoulder style. So that's good. Then you won't get too hot. It's really comfortable. And same principles apply here. We've got a little bit of a texture going on with the sweater that's very loose and baggy. And I mean, if you're wearing yoga pants, you're probably going to be wanting to be comfortable, loose and baggy anyway. So it should work, right? Same thing though as before. In the back, you're going to have some printing going on. I'm hoping though that the sleeves and the rest of the whole thing kind of distracts from printing in the back. Now, of course, I'm kind of leaving you out. If you carry here in the front, then you may not have as big of a problem with this. Obviously, you're not going to be able to wear a tight shirt, but but if you wear something baggy and loose like this, then you probably won't have a problem at all. That also goes for bra holsters. So if you're working with that, you'll probably have an easier time as long as you don't go too tight. But for us, middle of back position, it's hard to wear leggings and yoga pants. So do the best you can, wear a sweater, and maybe wear a jacket and don't remove it, or some sort of cardigan. I mean, that's really your options when it comes to that, unfortunately. So here's a trend that I really like and that you can really use to your advantage. And this is it's like a vest, but it's like a sleeveless cardigan kind of a concept. And this is really great because this is something that you aren't going to want to take off because you'll get too hot. It's very loose, and it looks really good. You know, it adds an extra little layer that looks fun, looks good, and is awesome for concealment. You know, you can wear any shirt underneath this and it's not going to be a problem because in the back it's very loose, and it's textured and it has different patterns on it. It's just such a great option, and so and you won't get too hot in it. It's just really cute. I just love it. So yeah, getting one of these is a really good choice for concealed carry. That's really practical. So something that people will say a lot of times is that, well, if you're having a hard time concealing, then just put on a jacket and then you're fine. Well, and that's true, it works, but the problem is that, first of all, it isn't always cold, and you might live in a climate where you don't want to wear a jacket all the time, where you'll be really uncomfortable. And so what I usually do is yeah, wear the jacket, it's cute, you know, it puts an outfit together, but but just make sure that any of your layers underneath are still going to work for your goals, all right? So, for example, this is actually the shirt that I wore in, but if I were to take this off, it's long in the back, and it works really well on its own. So that's just an important thing to remember. I wouldn't rely on just always being able to wear a jacket because you may have to take it off. Someone might want to borrow it. You know, you just never know what's going to happen. So go with the jacket. It's a good option. It's, you know, a way to make sure that you're totally concealed, but if just make sure that your layer underneath still works as well.